Get on with live. Everybody, we're going live. And we're going to...
Oh, I like how soft the light is.
It's a beautiful lighting.
Look how, tan I look.
I look so
You look so tan.
So tan.
Tan.
By the way,
why I'm saying it like that.
I got this, weird rogue thing going on.
She got hit by lightning.
I did, a hair thing.
Nixie got hit by lightning.
I'm all red now. Look at that.
It's
also weirdly straight because they blew it out yesterday.
It's super cool times.
So
I'm very sneezy today.
Yeah.
It's the first day of summer came, and with it brought all of my allergies.
Oh yeah, the allergy thing?
Because that's my summer. That's what my summer looks like. Yeah.
Can I tell you that summer came? So I don't have allergies during the day.
Uh-huh.
But I notice, because I track my sleeping patterns.
Oh yeah.
I snore in inverse relation to pollen.
So when there is pollen,
I snore less.
Oh wow! I wonder how that works.
I have because I'm dumb.
Those are your superpowers.
I have superpower. I don't know.
Yeah,
pollen makes me stronger. I'm not sure.
The entire summer, I will not be able to take a pure deep breath of oxygen.
Yeah,
I've never
one who's been affected by pollen.
You know, back home I didn't have allergies, so there's something specifically in Florida.
Probably.
It's every summer.
Gators.
And it's like it waited for the actual first day of summer. It was like, hello, bitch, I'm here.
I'm allergic to alligators.
Yeah. You're allergic to the sun.
I am allergic to the sun. That's actually probably that and mosquito bites.
Oh, God. Yeah, that one you are actually, I'm convinced you are actually allergic to.
I don't know
if enough mosquito bites get you, I feel like you should roll for toxicity.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned here. I'll get one mosquito bite. If I got it right here on my arm, it would cover this much of my arm.
Yeah, thank God you have the constitution that you do, because if that were me, I would be in the hospital.
And my arm swells up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then of course my arm itches to the fact that then there's yeah.
Nixie broke.
I broke. So do we want to talk about D&D on the main cast? Yes. What are we talking about here on the extra cast?
Talking about
buttercups.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah. It was not too many other things have happened of late. Spring has come.
My birthday's coming.
Your birthday's coming?
I'm almost done with this crazy class that I thought I was going to do.
I have started the next pod card.
Yeah, pod cards.
And yeah.
The end.
Cool. I'm just
let's get it started.
Press record. What episode?
The show on the road. 177.
Welcome to episode 177 of There's No Place Like Terra, a first watch rewatch podcast. I am Nixie.
And I'm Grace, and I was trying to hold my breath the whole time you did that. Because I thought I was going to sneeze. And today we're watching SG1, Season 8, Episode 13. It's Good to Be King, a.k.a. the once and future Guango.
Guango. Mine was a.k.a. History of the World Part 1.
I like that too.
It's good to be king.
Yeah.
Since naturally, I'm assuming it's canon. That's where the line came from, because it's good to be king.
It's good to be king. Boyfriend Jesse walked in the room while I was taking my notes, and he goes, "Is this the Renaissance Fair episode?"
Yep.
And I was like, "Well, that makes sense, because that's what Mayborn would think that the medieval times look like." He's like, "We'll just make everything look like
100%." Although if this was an actual Ren Fest, there'd be way more alcohol around.
And turkey legs.
And giant turkey legs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically what a Ren Fest is,
Let's
right?
do it. Turkey legs and mead.
Maybe that's the AKA.
Turkey legs and mead.
Turkey legs and mead.
God, now I need to go to a Ren Fair. When is the Ren Fair around here?
I think it's actually in January.
Damn it. Well,
I could be wrong.
Because the weather in Florida would not allow for anything.
The reason is because I think it was right around our wedding, because every year it's not far from our house.
There's one nearby, and then there's also one in Tampa.
The one that I'm thinking of is the same place that the Highland Games were.
Oh, I know
that you guys took me to for my badass bachelorette lady day.
Yes.
But it was also right around the whole wedding time.
Crazy wedding things.
So I didn't make it.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's go.
February 4th, 2005. Oh wait, we're not doing that part yet.
Oh no.
We're gonna talk about the Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh god. Okay, so for those of you who care,
Yeah.
those of you who do not, fast forward like 2 minutes.
5 minutes.
12 minutes. No. It was boyfriend Jesse, domestic partner Jesse's birthday this weekend. So we had an all D&D weekend.
Like all D&D.
Like nothing but D&D.
I think it was legitimately close to 12 hours of D&D.
Yeah.
If not over. In 2 days.
Yep. And on top of that, he played further on Sunday.
Yeah, he's still playing right now.
He's still playing as we record because we record on Sundays.
He'll never stop playing D&D.
Probably truth. We did a nice, cool one shot with our friend of the pod as our GM, so that everybody could play.
It was a lot of fun.
It was the most just fun.
We were a little bit piratey.
We were a little bit pirates, and we were all wearing different characters than we normally would.
Super different characters.
For example, a Nixie.
Yeah.
Was a cleric.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned my character. It was inspired by Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok.
Whereas I just hit things and was
just hit things.
Dumb dummy.
Was a real dumb dummy.
The best. I got to play a barbarian. Probably the first barbarian I've ever played.
Yeah, I have never played it
super
before.
Fun.
With an intelligence of 4.
4. Big ol' 4. It was really interesting to figure out how she works because her wisdom, on the other hand, was a 13. So I was like, I don't know how that works, but we'll go for it. She was also very charming.
She was
very high charisma.
She was. She was adorable.
But it was fun. Boyfriend Jesse was fun. He played the captain of our ship. I feel like it was inspired by, is it Perry White? Is the Superman's boss? Is that Perry White at the Daily Planet?
I don't know because you guys can throw all the fucking tomatoes at me you want. I don't find Superman that interesting, so I kind of tuned that out.
I think his name's Perry White.
Oh, no, that guy is not named Perry White.
What's his name?
That guy's not named Perry White.
I'll find it. We're going to get back to this.
Anyway, so that was lots of fun. And the next day we played they are now known as the Allfires.
Yay!
We finally have given them a proper name. After 2 of us literally started the fire.
Oh, Perry White is the editor-in-chief.
Perry White.
Look at me, I knew a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wrong.
That's okay.
You know who I'm thinking of?
Spider-Man.
I'm thinking of Spider-Man. Yeah. And we hit the road. We went off on some ventures. We got rewarded and made citizens.
We did become honorary citizens of the town of whose name I don't know.
Us magic users got some pretty decent, awesome benefits.
You got to like a free VIP admission into like, it's like the Club
Knowledge
33,
World.
Club 33 at Disney.
Basically.
But like the magic users version.
Exactly.
And I really still want our barbarian to roleplay getting in there being like, I know a guy. Let me in, motherfuckers.
Well, he tried that.
He did.
He was like,
before,
I'm looking. Yeah.
Before we were awarded cool things.
Yes. And then we went a row, fought a mimic. It was my first mimic, actually.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first mimic. We fought a giant blob in a tree. Because the guy in the middle of the night came up to the 2 most colorful people of the group.
I love that. Neither one of you rolled an insight check.
Nope. No, I didn't specifically.
Yeah.
Because Sam wouldn't.
Fair.
Sam would not run. Sam, my little gnome, she has a fucking intelligence of 20, okay? However, she is young. She's very naive. And she does not realize necessarily that there are...
Bad people are bad.
She doesn't necessarily think about people would be lying.
Whereas the minute you woke up our characters, everybody else was like, insight, check this asshole.
Yeah, no, Sam...
and the 2 gnomes were like, oh yeah, we should have done that.
No, still did not even pass. Sam is like, why would he be lying?
Yeah.
The druid says that there's an evil tree.
Yeah.
And so therefore...
Maybe we should be careful with Gnome Watch.
Probably should be careful.
Maybe we should split up Gnome Watch 2019.
Because I'm pretty sure the other gnome is a little more wise to the world.
But she's just as eager to be like, yeah, you're my friend.
Yeah, no, Sam specifically does not realize that people lie.
Yeah.
That does not occur to her, that lying is a thing.
That's so adorable.
Also remember that whenever she talks to other people.
Don't tell people things. Don't.
Also, I discovered again, those things that sound like they should be, logical. Sam is an alchemical artificer. Alchemical being a keyword there, and it was like 10 o'clock last night after playing for like how many countless
7,000
hours that I went, oh, I can brew potions.
Yeah. Nice. I just hit things a lot.
Well, I brewed
until I don't, because I roll 3 in that one.
My first potion was a potion of Hill-Dried Strength.
Fuck yeah! And Danae is very grateful for that.
Yes. I almost got extra cool things there because I put some Apophis in there, but it didn't roll high enough for it to activate.
Damn it.
So I'm excited for that kind of shit in the future.
That'll be fun. Yeah. That was our D&D weekend.
Yep.
Next weekend, who knows? We may finally watch the closing
Next
of
weekend,
Vox Machina.
hopefully, we will be doing our tangent cast on Vox Machina.
Guys, we're going to share a little secret with you. Okay.
Just between you and
us.
Yeah.
Nixie and I are dying. We need to watch this thing.
The fact that my willpower has lasted this long is I can't explain it.
And the thing is, there's been scheduling conflicts with the rest of partner Jesse.
I should preface this by I have started campaign 2 of Critical Role.
Yeah.
I have not finished watching the last 2 episodes of Vox Machina where they attack Vecna. That's not spoilers. Because I have made a promise and a commitment to my friends and my husband.
The 4 of us, we would watch it all together.
Watch it together.
But here's the dirty truth, guys. If this shit doesn't happen soon, I am dragging a Nixie down with me and we're watching
Vecna.
We're watching Vecna.
It has now been over a week that I have held out on watching the last 2 episodes. We started watching them last night. And then things were happening, and you've never seen Nixie tune out literally everything else that was happening to her.
We had to turn the TV off.
You could have been saying next to me, calling my name, and I wouldn't have heard you.
No, I think we did. And we just turned it off.
Because there's all this noise and dogs barking. I was like, must listen to Mercer.
Yeah.
What is Mercer saying now?
So we did get about an hour into episode
Not even an hour.
So this morning I was like, well, I can rewatch that first hour. I mean, that's not a thing.
You're not gonna.
A spoiler.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
That's what I've learned. So I was like, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna do this.
It's not a good idea.
Okay, that's it. Now we all made it. I hope it's only been 5 minutes.
Alrighty. February 4th, 2005, in the US, I have discovered the reason for the date discrepancy. It's world-based. The websites I was looking at, one was airing it on Sky when it aired on Sky One. The other one was listing when it aired on Sci-Fi. I was not realizing this nor paying attention.
Hey, that's fancy pants.
So, February 4th, 2005, in the US.
America time.
America time.
How that hasn't happened is beyond me.
America. Okay.
We already measure shit our own way. I'm surprised we don't have our own time system.
We have our own calendar, actually.
What time is it? Purple in America time.
It is purple.
In America time.
It's, yeah.
Fucking
okay, Tom McBeath is back as King Archon the First. A.K.A. Harry Mayborn. And the face in this episode that you were like, is that?
That is.
It is Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady.
Most well known, obviously, for his work on Whose Lines Anyway. In Our House, also as James from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Brian Stinson's brother.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Seriously, I do not have time to list the shit this man has been in.
Everything. All the things.
Been in everything.
I also think he secretly is some sort of scary criminal warlord.
Probably.
In real life.
He's actually a warlock.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he's from around here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's definitely a meth dealer. I'm just kidding. Sorry, guys.
Definitely a warlock.
Sorry, guys.
So we start with a good old-fashioned briefing room scene. And we're sort of working quasi with the Tok'ra again. They're at least giving us information.
Yeah.
Sounds like Ball is pretty much kicking the ass of all the system lords across the galaxy. And the Predators are wiping out all the Jaffa because predators. And in the face of defeat, most of the Gould are running and hiding onto planets they've abandoned long ago as like, sanctuary, help me.
Shit's in the fan. Yeah. We need planets. Planet. Chokra, no.
Captain Planet. He's a hero. Also, can I just point out, no one can see this, even on the video feed. Kaylee Thor is laying on my foot right now in what might be the most adorable way.
I love when they do that.
It's really cute.
Where it's like, human, I need to touch you, but only a little bit.
Oh, she just curled herself more around my foot.
Good job, Kaylee.
I'm like, my foot's under her armpit. Oh. It's really adorable. Okay, back to the important stuff. One of those planets that the Gould are heading back to is the planet that the Tok'ra dropped one Harry Mayborn off at.
Oh, yes. We know this man.
Jack's like, and we care what?
Yeah. I do love this entire time. He's like, I'm not super convinced that we need to save them.
I mean, do we need to?
I guess we have to, but do we want to?
Really, Teal'c does point out that if the Gould got him, they would capture him. That would be bad. He'd probably give information because he's a weasel and be filled with pain and maybe some death. And again, Jack's like, and?
Yeah, but like I said, do we have to help him?
He does go against his better judgment and wishes and goes and gives him the go-ahead.
Yeah. I don't know why
I was like, are you playing with X-Acto knives this episode?
I'm literally playing with a knife. I'm going to stop. I don't know who I am.
Have this.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. I don't know where the other toys are.
I don't know.
Okay. So they arrive.
I understand where Sheena came from. I understand it all now.
Here's a shiny thing.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. So they arrive on the Pacific Northwest planet, and
yes,
with how primitive the planet is, Daniel is assuming that Mayborn will be very happy to leave.
You would think, right?
Yeah. Sam's like, we probably don't have much time. We can relocate the population. This will be wrapped up before the next commercial break.
Yeah. Done.
They're quickly surrounded by crossbows. They don't know who Harry Mayborn is, but SG1 will follow them and meet with King Archon.
Oh boy, that's a good name.
It is.
Where do I know it?
You know it because Joe Manganiello played it.
Is it the same name? Okay.
Pretty sure.
I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
I'm like 95% sure it's the same name.
Joey Mangs.
Joey Mango Jello.
Yeah, Joey Mango Jello.
As I'm pretty sure Brian W. Foster called him.
Yeah, I still think my favorite Brian W. Foster name change is Tailspin Hefe.
Or I remember that one.
That won't ever leave my brain.
It's good. Okay, so as they're led into town, they wonder if Mayborn is even alive still with how untrusting these people are.
I love how little faith they have in Mayborn.
He is a rat. He will stay alive.
That's what I mean. It's like, if he knows how to do nothing else, is he knows how to protect his own house.
The town looks, as we said, as I said, the perfect D&D adventure town. Also Renaissance town.
It's a medieval times planet.
It's all the same thing, really.
Yeah.
Anything that belongs in a Renaissance fair is probably something that belongs in D&D.
I would love to go back to
they're two very intricately interconnected. I have never actually been to a medieval times. I kept secretly wanting to go, but no one ever took me for my birthday.
Damn it.
I know.
We didn't have one nearby. I think we ended up finally going. I went with my sister and my nieces because they had a softball tournament. What do you do with a bunch of rowdy children is you take them to medieval times.
So can I tell you my medieval times story? I've never actually been to one. However, I used to work at a teddy bear making factory. No, not that one. A different, better one.
Oh, got it.
And in the giant mall that I had to work in, at the very end, they put in a medieval times. So on my break, I walked down because I was like, ooh, cool, medieval-y things in the store.
Yeah.
I like things like that. And they had the people dressed up in the costumes as the king and queen outside talking with people, of course, with fancy British accents. So I walked up and started talking to them in a fancy British accent.
Were they actually British and you were just talking?
No, they totally fucking weren't.
That's awesome.
But we then had an entire in character conversation.
I'm so impressed by you.
I kept a straight face the whole time.
Oh wow, I'm very impressed by you. I did go to one other thing, but it wasn't a medieval times. It was the Las Vegas version of medieval times in the Excalibur Hotel.
Oh yeah.
And then we watched the Thunder from Down Under.
Can I tell you that I've stayed at the medieval times for a couple nights, and I've also
Excalibur,
I have also seen Thunder from Down Under.
Yeah.
For my 21st birthday.
That must have been great for you.
With my mother. And a family friend.
Yeah, of course.
Because my girlfriend is just come with me. I had to bail at the last minute.
Yikes. Sounds good. My iPad will not write medieval times.
So
it's like medical times.
The camera pans to the king in medieval times, surrounded by beautiful women.
Oh boy.
From the mall. And yes, you guessed it.
Or the Vegas Strip.
Harry Mayborn is King Archon. And he is surprised to see SG1. Long time no see.
And he just got caught right in the act. It's like when you run into your old friends.
Yeah.
And you're with your new friends. It's like when you were emo, right? And then you decided that you weren't emo anymore.
I was emo.
You were going to be like a surf punk instead. And so then you run into your emo friends and you're like, hey, just be cool, okay? Can you just be super cool about this? This is who I am now.
This is legitimately an experience I never had, as you can imagine.
I never knew who the fuck I was.
The reason is because the times that I went in between groups, like I had my dance people I knew, and then everyone else I knew.
Yeah.
But the thing is I was not the one who was going, hey, that's someone I know from dance, play cool.
Right.
I was the person that people are like, yeah, I don't know you.
Oh wow.
I was the person that people pretended not to know.
I that's not okay.
It's not okay. I did it again because you know me. I gave no shits about it.
And Nixie does not worry.
But I was the one that they pretended not to know outside of dance.
I saw one friend at some sort of performance thing when she was singing on the stage with like two other girls. And she saw me afterwards and she came and found me. She goes, tell no one I was here.
Oh shit.
And I was like, I'm telling everybody. And she goes, just don't tell them, okay? And then that's when we became friends. Like I think it was her self-preservation. And I was like, I mean, I don't care enough to tell anybody. No, okay.
That's fine. Okay, so credits. Dude, 20 minutes, we've made it to credits.
It's Guango time.
So he should have known the SG1 to come. By the way, where's Jack? Seems like, well, General O'Neill is back at the SGC.
Yeah. And just swing that out there.
Mayborn's like, General O'Neill. That doesn't sound right.
You should be scared.
Yeah, and all this king stuff, long story. It's time for food and drinks for our guests. As everyone around him snaps to.
Like the Grateful Dead burial ground.
Oh, I'm getting to that. Okay,
good. Yeah, I wanted to make sure you weren't going to skim over that.
Like I would pass up the Grateful Dead burial grounds. So he offers them an Ojan fruit. It's like a cross between a guava and a mango. And Daniel's like, a guango.
Yeah, I knew I liked Daniel. He's a word combiner.
He is. And Mayborn likes it so much that he decrees to the village that they will now be known as guangos. Because it's fun. He gets to name all sorts of shit around here.
Yeah.
Like the Grateful Dead burial grounds.
Oh boy.
Listen, if I ever get buried, I want to be fucking buried in the Grateful Dead burial ground.
I want everybody to take turns babysitting my urn.
Okay.
And talking to it. Yeah. And feeding it Chinese food.
Where are we going to put the Chinese food?
Yeah, that's on you to figure out.
Gotcha. Okay. That's fine. We'll do. Will do.
Yep.
I want everyone to make dice out of ashes.
Oh, that's cool.
Because then, if I roll poorly, you can go, fuck you, Nixie.
God damn it. Don't fuck me, Nixie.
It will be the most beautifully morbid set of dice in the world.
Yeah, I was going for like weird 80s sitcom.
Yeah, no, I know you were.
Yeah. It's, feed me Chinese food. It's like no one's fed on Chinese food, or a ghost is going to come and haunt us.
Where
are my crab rangoons?
I just went for just weird.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm down for it.
You just went full Morticia Addams. I dig it.
So, and apparently, Mayborn does already know about the Gould coming. And not because of the Togra, but because he can read the future.
This is where I would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's basically what the three of them do.
Yeah.
Come again for Big Fudge. But Garen is like, yeah, King Archon is a prophet, and he saw you guys coming, and he knows that you will help us defeat our enemy. And Sam leans down and basically whispers, what the actual fuck?
Yeah. You better get some of this shit straight before I hurt you.
So Mayborn leads him out for a walk. He shows him some temple ruins, and he found this place about 10 months ago. There's these obelisks with ancient written on them.
Yeah.
And since this site is near the Naquita mines, where they were like, slaved and tortured and shit, the locals don't go near them. So Mayborn points out that while all this is interesting, these ones out here, the one in like the center, the big one, that's like the money obelisk. And it records the entire planet's history. Some of the events haven't happened yet.
That's where all the good horoscopes are written.
Yes. He thought that he was reading it wrong until at one point a giant meteor shower came, but it's exactly when the stone predicted.
That's cool. I will give him credit for knowing how to read ancient.
Yeah.
I took very little time to consider how smart Mayborn actually would be.
Mayborn is highly intelligent, which is why he's so dangerous.
Yes. And I think I just hadn't considered it.
Yeah.
So it's important to remember.
Yeah. Loki is extremely intelligent.
Yeah. That's exactly who he's emulating. I like that.
And he also then, Mayborn predicted a major flood that would destroy the village using the obelisk. He had to convince the elders to move to higher grounds, and he didn't really tell him how he knew the flood was coming.
Well, why would you?
I mean, they're primitive. He had to pretend to be a prophet to convince them to listen.
He would do that.
Yeah. And it was their idea to make me king.
Yeah.
I didn't want it.
But yeah, I'm not going to say no.
I'm not going to say no.
The gift honors the giver.
But that wasn't my idea. Also, Daniel has been reading for this entire time. And there's this entry for right about now. It says, commencing on the third moon of the 54th cycle, the oppressors of old will return to seek dominance or domination over the land. Those of a distant world will come to vanquish the evil and restore order once again.
Oh, boy.
And look, they came. They come. SG1 defeats them. Happy ending.
It really is a weird ancient horoscope.
It is.
Yeah. The moon is in retrograde.
And Sam's like,
Mercury is something.
That's not the plan. No. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
And of course it's Daniel, so he's like, I'm gonna stay.
Of course he is.
And read.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I got things to do here. Thanks, bye.
So once Sam and Teal get back to the village, Daniel radios them that Mayborn was right. The historical record was compiled by an ancient who traveled through time to study the evolution of the world. They knew the ancients experimented with time travel here and there, but they never really had evidence that they mastered it until now.
So, were the ancients Time Lords?
Introductory Time Lords, yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
So maybe one of the ancients was once a companion and then learned things.
Possibly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, I'm back.
Okay. So more importantly, Daniel says the obelisks actually aren't that old. They're only a couple hundred years old, which means they were built after the Gould left the planet. So it also references the time travel device being inside of a small ship, which could be still here on the planet.
Like a TARDIS.
And they should go treasure
hunting. I should stage whisper. Like a TARDIS!
And they should go treasure hunting. So
a treasure and we go.
A treasure in we go. A treasure in we go. Hi-ho the Dario. A treasure in we go. So cut to hours later. They split the party. Everyone is tired. Sam is ready to call it.
Sorry, I did not mean to make that noise on mic. I'm playing with a toy.
She's playing with like a squishy.
Spoilers, it's no longer a knife.
This is true. Okay. That's the good thing. Otherwise, that sound would have been way more bloody.
That would have been bad times.
Bad times. Sam is ready to call it a day, head back to the gate, when Teal'c seen something shiny in the forest.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yeah.
And he pulls some branches away, and he finds a ship. Did you recognize the ship at this point?
Not until they were in it.
Okay.
Not until we got into that inside angle where I was like, wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Because Grace dumb.
So once they open the back hatch, we're like, oh, this looks like an extended puddle jumper.
Uh-huh.
Which makes sense. Ancient ship.
Thank God they shot it from the same angle that they shot the other one. Otherwise, I would have never got it.
But here is the thing. All the lights turn on, they walk in. None of them have the ATA gene.
Oh, right. That's why we end up with a Jack on planet.
Because Jack is the only one with an ATA gene. I think, I don't know for sure if we know if anyone else at the SGC has the ATA gene, or pretty much everyone who had the ATA gene naturally went to Atlantis or not.
Well, I was going to say, is there still people in Antarctica?
There might be a couple of people in Antarctica who have the ATA
So my
gene.
thought would be, there may be people down in Antarctica, but at this point it's faster to just get Jack.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And
like, you weren't going to get Jack if you're like, I need someone to pilot the ship.
Come check out what Mayborn's doing. I'm not going to tell you over the phone.
I'm not going to tell you.
You gotta see it for yourself.
You gotta see this for yourself. So he's alive.
Yeah.
He's doing well.
Hey, I feel like you wouldn't even share that. It's like, hey, you should come see how Mayborn's doing.
And then
just make that like sly face of like, I'm hiding nothing except everything.
Mayborn has something to tell you that he can only tell you in person.
Yeah, I feel like this was a Sam and Daniel like fight for who got to make that call.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They played paper, rock, scissors. They played boulder, parchment, shears. Can I seriously, we've said it before, but I literally want to watch the four of them play D&D. Like, we've said it before. I want in show the four of them to play D&D so badly.
Well, here's the thing. It would be Daniel making them play.
It would be, and it would be amazing.
So he would be the TM. So here's what would happen.
No, we get someone else to play DM.
Okay.
I don't know who. Someone else DMs. Fucking Walter DMs.
Walter would DM.
Walter, the amazing DM.
Walter would be the best.
Yeah, he would.
Okay, so here's what happens. Jack plays a barbarian.
Or a fighter. Mm-hmm. Probably a barbarian. His was his shit.
He goes full barbarian.
Full barbarian. Okay, I see it.
Daniel plays
a wizard.
You think he goes to standard wizard?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like he's buying some fucking weird ass class though. Like some sort of weird.
Because he's not going to go bard. He's just going to go straight up wizard.
Oh, no. But he's going to find like some complicated, not in the standard player's handbook. Offshoot of
he's going to homebrew something.
Yes, exactly. Teal'c's going to play Teal'c, so he's just going to go monk.
Teal'c's going to play Teal'c.
Yeah. I think Sam may actually be a good cleric.
Sam's going to go paladin.
That works too.
Yeah.
Paladin works too.
She's going to be paladin.
Yeah. Because she's like, somebody needs to like heal. And she's smart enough to know that.
Yeah.
But she also likes to hit things.
Yeah. And so it's going to be like, they're just going to live off health potions, I think.
Yeah. That happens.
It's just going to live off health potions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really.
Either that or rogue.
No. Sam is going to go straight up knight shining armor.
She is our knight in shining armor.
To be fair, I'm a little partial. I'd like to say that Sam would want to play an artificer.
No, she wouldn't play herself.
But I'm a little partial.
Yeah.
Well, she does right. She is motorcycle stuff. She does have like an edge to her.
Yeah, that's what there's a little something in her.
She might do. I could maybe see her possibly rogue.
Yeah. Anything's possible.
Okay, so
but Jack is definitely playing a barbarian.
Yeah,
because you drug him into this game, and he's like, "Fine,
I just want to hit shit." Things? Yeah. Okay, so the device in the extension of the puddle jumper, back in Stargate we go, must be the time device. They figured it's a little different than most ancient technology, but Sam assumes off the top of her head, just guessing here, that it creates an energy field that encompasses the entire ship that the traveler literally flies through time.
Yeah, sounds right.
And Daniel immediately reaches out to fiddle with the device.
I touch it.
And Sam is like, please don't.
Yeah. He's like, I touch it. Bye.
Bye. Sam
See you in 1,000 years.
already made the correlation that the ship is probably sized to fly through the Stargate.
Mm-hmm.
They bring it home. The ship looks functional.
Sam knows everything all the time, always, forever.
But while we don't have an ancient to fly it, we do have someone close.
Mm-hmm. We've got a Jack.
And Jack and his action hat come through the Stargate.
Yes.
While Mayborn has a band playing jolly Renaissance fair music.
Oh boy.
Jack is like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, for real.
Seriously? Is that a crown on your head?
Yeah.
Or are you just happy to see me? So how long's it been? About since that time he got us stranded off world and tried to kill me.
The truth is, Jeff's just salty that he didn't think to do that. At the end of the day, he's a little jealous.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, they made you a general. And he goes, they made you king.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not a contest.
A little bit,
It's a little bit of
It's a little bit,
contest.
though. Yeah.
They walk back to the village. Jack is impressed. Like he impresses on them how important it is that they leave the planet. But Mayborn has already told his people that SG1's going to save the day. Like, you take out system lords for a living.
Yeah,
it's
no.
fine.
Yeah.
We're all fine here. And Jack's like, I'm just wondering, like, did your prophecy mention casualties or the king surviving?
Yeah.
Or me punching the king in the face? Do you
Maybe
really
the throat? Yeah.
do you really want to roll those dice?
Yeah.
And
He's smart. Appeal to Mayborn's self-preservation.
yeah. And he's like, it's not going to be easy to convince my people to leave. But you're king.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be king.
So do it.
Convince them.
Yeah.
So Jack digs the new ride once he gets to the ship. He gets super excited at the controls like a kid in Candyland or an arcade since he asks Sam for quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And but this one here is up to Jack. He's the one with the ATA gene.
Yeah.
So he's at least he's hoping not to end up at the Alamo.
Well.
Sam's like, first, that's on Earth.
Yeah. Not the same.
Second, I'm pretty sure I've disconnected the time device.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I think.
We'll find out.
Possibly.
One way or the other.
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack starts concentrating.
How frustrating is this?
Nothing.
For Sam?
Oh my God.
You can do nothing but sit here and watch.
Yeah. Eventually, with some convincing and some mental focus, in taking the action hat off, he gets the controls to light up.
Yeah.
But then they turn back off again.
Well, the engine won't turn over.
No.
The starter's broken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, ah, shit.
In the village, Mayborn has
Just
women.
click, click, click. Oh, battery's dead. Yeah.
He has women packing up for him. He's a bit of a pack rat.
Yeah.
Teal'c's like, are you gonna talk to your people? Like, tell them anything? Like, truth-like? Mayborn's like,
I thought about it.
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. Also, what the fuck is he holding? Is that a statue of himself? Dear God, man.
Yep.
Okay.
That is 100% a statue of himself.
Cool. Just checking.
And Garen is watching all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the ship, Sam has figured out that the primary power source is depleted.
We need to jumpstart the battery.
And so they're going to with the secondary one, the one that normally powers the time
We need
machine.
to call AAA.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure they make house calls out that far. So she's going to reroute to the secondary backup bus battery thing. Jack tries it again, and it lights up, but then all the sparks and the firework rain down on Sam because she didn't roll high enough on her tinkering check.
Well, she didn't match the black to black and the red to red
Yes.
like you're supposed to.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Outside the ship, Sam just wants more time. She's like, I am so close to play with the pretty science thing. Jack is like, I can't give you more time. I don't care how valuable the technology is. Like, this isn't going up against a couple Chafa.
Yeah.
This is a sister lord and his merry band of assholes.
Yeah.
So instead, Jack hands out C4. It's time to destroy the fancy new toy.
Damn it. Sam the mechanic was really my new favorite.
And that's when Garen and her men jump SG1.
Oh boy.
She won't. She's not going to let them take her king away from them.
Oh God, got it. A zealot.
And they try to explain to Garen and the rest of the villagers he's not a seer. He's just an asshole. He's reading a pillar, and they refuse to believe him.
Jeez.
Daniel's like, fine, take us back to the village. Let the king explain things. And Daniel quickly lowers his gun, but Sam and Jack wait until Garen lowers hers first.
That's what?
And Jack's just like, God, I miss going off world.
Yeah.
He is so just reveling in all of this.
He's jazzed.
He is.
He is
so
a word
jazzed.
I don't use all the time.
There are some jazz fingers going on.
The excitement is palpable.
Palpable.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Back in the village, Mayborn emphasizes he has nothing to do with what happened to the ship. Yeah, funny how you're always the victim, Jack says.
Yeah.
Mayborn admits that this did start out as personal gain. Not gonna lie about that. But now he actually cares about these people. Like he wants to help. He actually now has empathy and care for other human beings.
Yeah.
This part I will admit, I do believe for Mayborn.
No, I believe it too. It's just whoa, I didn't know you were capable of that kind of growth.
Some say the Grinch's heart grew 3 times that day.
Oh boy.
So he's arranged for an assembly of the village elders, and he's going to tell them that they all have to leave.
Yeah, he's about to learn that, actions have consequences.
And in that assembly, he tells the elders he has to deliver a warning. The village is in danger. They have to leave. They have to abandon their world. But they'll be relocated to a safe place.
He's like, the next line of the tablet reads, Molly, you in danger, girl. So we gotta go.
And one guy's like, dude, you said the enemy would be defeated. He's like, yeah, I did.
But we didn't say how.
About that.
Yeah.
Prophecy's a little murky in its clarity.
It took some,
artistic liberties.
Yeah.
And the enemy will be defeated, but I just don't want anyone to get hurt in the process.
See, there was an asterisk at the end of the sentence that I didn't pay enough attention to. And I skipped past what it was citing.
There was a footnote.
Yes.
And eventually, reluctantly, Mayborn admits he's not a seer, that he can't see into the future. He's just like one of them. And prophecies come from a wall at the temple on an obelisk.
That truth bomb.
Anyone who can read the writings can make the same predictions. He's a pretender. He took advantage of them.
Oh, boy.
And you can actually tell he is sorry for having to say this.
Well, good. That means he grew a conscience.
And then Garen is like, well, did the design for the new water mill come from the temple? He's like, no.
I stole it from somewhere else.
Did the new medicine? Did the legal code? Did the irrigation system? He's like, no. She goes, these are not the acts of a pretender, but of a leader. And Jack's like, what am I watching?
How is this real? It's like when you turn in your sibling to get in trouble, and somehow your parents are like, you know what? I'm really proud of you for telling.
Yes.
I'm proud of you for owning up to this. And you're like, what the fuck
You're
is this?
supposed to be getting in trouble.
This is wrong in all levels. Fuck this noise. Yes, I know this feeling, Jack.
So Garen says that where the prophecies came from didn't matter, but they all have come true. And then she starts leading a chant for King Archon. And Mayborn looks back at Jack and this
he's like, the people love me.
I tried, and then just puts the crown back on his head.
Yeah, but gotta give the people what they want.
And Jack's just like, what?
This is not how it should work. Yeah.
So SG1 is getting ready to leave the village. Jack's like, I tried. I can't force these people to do anything.
Yeah.
Daniel and Teal'c will go secure the gate, and Sam and Jack will destroy the ship. Mayborn still wants them to stay and help defeat the Gould, but Jack's like, no, we're not staying. We're not getting involved. If you want to come, get your royal ass to the gate. We're getting out of here.
Yep.
And naturally, Daniel and Teal'c arrive at the gate right as it is dialing in, and the Jaffa start arriving. and Wayne Brady.
They're early to the party. Don't they know that's rude? It's rude.
Yeah, I'm usually a little bit early.
But it's different because we know you and you're Nixie and we love you. They are rude.
There's a difference. Some people, like a Grace, if the party starts at 6 o'clock,
I'm gonna be there at 7.
No. You tell Grace that the party starts at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
If the party starts at 6 o'clock, you tell Nixie this party starts at 6:30.
Yeah. If I have a party and I say it starts at 7, I don't expect anyone before 8:15.
Except for me.
Except for Nixie. But that's good because I've now learned to account for Nixie because I'm not done.
And now
I'm like, Nixie, help me.
And I just like, what do you need me to do?
Yes. That's about right.
You need me to distract the puppies? Cool.
Got it. Yes.
Except for this time when the dogs attacked me and tore things off my body.
You know, they are aggressively awkward.
I say this literally. I sat down on the couch attempting to play with the pups.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Well, I had thought I had prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
And within less than 5 seconds, one of them had torn the glasses off my face and then threw them to the ground behind the couch.
They do quick work.
The other one had tore the earring out of my ear. Not like out of my ear, but like pulled the earring out of my ear. Yeah. And I'm like, please don't swallow that. I don't know where
Can I eat that? But
I don't have my glasses on. So I can't see anything. And meanwhile, I'm calling for help. And other people are all busy in their conversations. So I'm like,
look, we've said it before and I'll say it again. These are not level 1 dogs.
They're not.
These are level challenging dogs.
They have a challenge.
These are like when you play the video game on the level where you just hate yourself.
They have like a challenge rating of at least 10.
Yeah. You know how there's like the easy, medium, hard, and then there's like survival mode. That's what our dogs are. My
dog can definitely be easy mode dog.
Oh, for sure.
She's gone already.
Yeah, she's like, I don't even like you guys. Fuck you.
She actually said that when I came home to walk her in the middle of gaming last night, and I went grabbing the things I need to walk. We went on a big walk, and I came back in, and I was grabbing more things, and she's already upstairs. And I sat down on the stairs, and I went, Miss Kaylee Thor. And she came down the stairs to me and gave me a couple of kisses while I was sitting on the stairs. And I went, how come, are you just like leaving me? If you want me to leave you alone and leave the house again?
Yeah.
And she literally turns around.
She's like, bye, bitch.
Walks up the stairs. And then pauses, looks back at me like her corgi butt is there. Yeah. And then she like looks around at me like,
why are you still here? I thought you were leaving.
Continues to walk into her bedroom and up on the bed.
Well, even the fact that you could even do that, whereas I'm like, why are you leaving? What do you have over there? And I think at some point yesterday I said, okay, so I'm putting a new roll of toilet paper on. It's got a giant hole in it. And that's just what our life is. Because
it's literally
they drink 8 toilet paper. So just, pull past the sheet with the hole in it and you're fine.
It's all good.
It's fine.
It's so fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. This is where we live though. So, okay. Daniel radios Jack and Sam. And he's like, the Jaffa are here.
Yeah, hey, our friends showed up early.
1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
I feel like it's like that fake calm voice. You're like, hey, I just wanted you to know that the Jaffa are here and so just let me know what you'd like me to do. And the voice just gets higher and higher. Because this is not good times. And
Jinga.
Bye.
Jinga.
Thanks, call me back. Bye.
Jinga.
You can reply to this message.
And they're like, so if you blow the ship now, your cover is going to be, they're definitely going to know about it. So I guess we're staying here a while. So Trilak, it's not pronounced Trilak.
No.
It's much more elegant, but I'm just going Trilak. I think it's Trilak.
I'm just calling him Wayne Brady.
That's fine. Wayne Brady. It's just Wayne Brady. Arrives at the village, goes straight for Mayborn, and Wayne Brady doesn't give no shits. Honey Badger gives no shits. He's here to tell them that their god, Ares, is coming and returning to claim his land and his followers. Mayborn's like, great tidings of comfort and joy.
Hey.
Comfort and joy.
I love that. I mean, that is a full Loki move. Like, hey, man, let's no, come here. Come, let's be friends. Let's do a thing.
I just like how he was reciting
Comfort and joy.
A holiday carol.
Well, he's nothing if not good at cribbing things.
Yes. And yada, 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 obey Ares or you'll be dealt with harshly. And by harshly, I mean you're going to be killed.
Yeah.
So, cool. Now they're all on the same page. Tell everyone the rules. And he turns, and one of the women standing next to Mayborn is like, I am no slave. He's like, you got something to say? Slave? Mayborn's like, you don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
Play the game. And Wayne Brady snaps. The woman is grabbed, forced to kneel while she has a staff weapon aimed at her.
Hey, that's going to kill you, so don't wiggle.
Yeah. Wayne Brady, Wayne Brady.
It's fine.
I meant Daniel and Teal, and I said Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
Who were under cloak in the audience watching this.
Yes.
Are like ready to move because they're not going to let, innocent women die and all. But she continues to defy them, mentioning a prophecy, which Mayborn again is like, you really don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
The woman continues, Mayborn continues.
Remember we were talking about how your character, Sam, is innocent and trusting? Similar feels.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
Yes. And Wayne Brady is intrigued upon hearing about these prophecies. And she's like, they're on the temple. Do you want me to lead you there? I'll take you there.
Yeah.
No problem.
She's like, bitch, I ain't scared of you.
So Sam is trying a new tinkering check on the ship's controls, and Daniel radios that once they find the ancient writing, they're going to search the area, so they're going to find the ship.
Again, he's like, hi, it's just Daniel here, and they're coming for your asses right now.
Our voices are getting so high pitched it's driving the dog insane.
I'm so sorry. Her ears are up.
Not
perfectly high.
So Sam just needs a few more minutes. Jack gives her one more chance to get the ship working. Daniel is like, you are cutting it close.
Yeah.
She's like, no shit, Sherlock. Shut up and let me work.
Other options. Bye.
At the village, Mayborn announces a feast in Wayne Brady's honor. But Wayne Brady gives no fucks at all.
What was the meme or the story? Is Wayne Brady gonna have to cut a bitch?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
That's where Wayne Brady is.
He just restates, refuse us and die. And Mayborn may get it. He totally gets this whole like Ares is my god thing.
Sure.
But his people don't. And Mayborn's like, don't worry. I know these people. They're simple folks. They're easy to influence. I will help you bend them to your will.
Yeah, please let me go full Loki here.
So the women leads the Jaffa to the ruins. The one Jaffa clearly recognizes ancient. I don't know if he can read it, but at least knows what ancient looks like.
I feel like he's just pretending. He's like, yep, that's a thing. Okay.
Jack is watching all of this through his monocular. And he's like, they're here. Heading towards the ship. And of course, Sam still needs more time.
Yeah.
So he takes out to the Jaffa and get near the ship. And the sound of gunfire carries all the way to the village.
Yikes.
And Wayne Brady recognized the sound. Those are some Tari.
Yep. I know that.
It doesn't take long to find Daniel and Teal'c in the crowd.
You figure the two giant buff dudes with the bulky ass robes.
Probably
those two.
Jack runs into the ship. Two more Jaffa are there. Time to go. He shuts the hatch, and they start taking staff blast weapons to the hatch.
Damn it.
Sandy like doesn't even look up as he runs past.
She's like, got a thing to do.
A few more connections.
Yep.
I'm still tinkering. Daniel and Teal'c are told that it's too late. Ares has just arrived, and we see the mothership coming in. Sam thinks she's done.
I feel like at least pretend to have a little more confidence in your work.
She closes her laptop and goes next to Jack, and Jack is trying to turn the ship on with his brain. I can kill you with my brain.
That brain power.
Wayne Brady recognizes Teal'c naturally, and Wayne Brady's going to see to it that Teal'c suffers slowly.
Yeah. And
Teal'c is like, well, I'm going to see to it that you die quickly.
Yeah, I'm pissed more than you are pissed because I am a Teal'c pissed, and that wins.
That
I win.
beats all of your pissed.
Uh-huh.
So they start beating the crap out of Teal'c, and he does not give them an inch, and he just continues with his fucking death glare when he stands up.
Yeah.
And even Daniel is like, oh, you're gonna get it.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna die.
You just pissed off the Teal'c.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this happen before.
If Daniel didn't have to join in the fight, I think this is where he would have just pulled out the popcorn.
Yeah, basically.
And been like, yeah, let's watch this shit go down.
So,
everybody gather around. It's gonna be fun.
As the ship continues to take blasts, Jack is finally able to turn the ship on with his brain.
Thank goodness.
And it starts shaking as the engines fire for the first time in centuries. Wayne Brady tells Daniel and Teal'c that you guys are plotting with the people of this world. Treachery is bad. Maybor continues playing the game, agreeing with Wayne Brady that he is shocked that his people would betray him.
I'm shocked, I tell you.
Wayne Brady doesn't believe any of this shit, grabbing Mayborn's throat when they're all distracted by the sound of an ancient ship flying overhead, and I guess the ground shaking from its wake?
It's like everybody's mad, but then you're like, wait, is that a Goodyear blimp?
Yeah.
Come check it out.
But like a Goodyear blimp that causes tremors?
Apparently. Well, maybe it takes off like a rocket.
Maybe.
If you get close enough, We're just going to...
The important part is that Daniel and Teal'c take the opportunity to attack, taking time to juke Jaffa as they go.
Goodness.
On the ship, they detect the mothership, and they head into space. And in the village, Daniel and Teal'c continue their attack. At one point, Wayne Brady pushes Mayborn down and away and attacks Teal'c from behind. Teal'c then flips him. Wayne Brady tries to hold dirt to the eyes.
Yeah, he goes full pocket sand.
Full pocket sand.
Pocket sand maneuver.
And it works for a second. And he tries to break a bench over Teal'c's back, and he draws a knife.
I think that's that noise because I'm rocking the chair.
I don't know if that's you. I think that was like a child outside.
That's a strange sound.
No, that was you.
I'll stop.
Hey, Kaylee. Hey, it was just a chair. Do you think that was a kid?
I'm sorry.
Hey, Kaylee. Come here. Good girl. Good Kaylee. You be quiet now? Okay. Cool. As he breaks the bench over Teal'c's back, drawing a knife, and the whole time Daniel is like struggling.
Yeah, he's trying to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mayborn has gotten up, smashes a jug over Wayne Brady's head.
Yeah, thank goodness.
And it gives Teal'c just enough chance to get up, and a pure strength test ensues over a knife.
Yeah.
Garen saves Daniel by shooting at Jaffa in the back.
I mean, nice shot, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
She had time to aim and stuff too, so that's good.
Yeah.
And Teal'c finally gets the upper hand, driving the knife down into Wayne Brady's chest. Teal'c is a man of his word. And Teal'c makes sure that knife is in there real good.
Yeah, I told you fast.
With an indeed.
Well, sometimes you're just missing that flourish. Yeah.
So on the ship, Jack is doing good, relatively speaking. Jack thinks weapons.
Yeah.
And 2 squid drones pour onto the
Yay.
ship, just pounding into the mothership, but they run out of drones after that. So they hope they hit some vital systems. And since the ship explodes...
Maybe. He went full David and Goliath with that.
Probably some vital.
I mean, at least one vital.
Jack saves the day again.
That's what he
And
does.
Sam marvels at the ship around them. And at the gate later, Sam and Jack have wildflower. They all actually have wildflower bouquets.
Yeah.
I said bouquets. Deal with it. And Jack asks.
They have briquettes.
They have briquettes. Wildflower briquettes.
Yep.
Jack asks Mayborn, "Are you sure you don't want to leave with us?" Mayborn's like, "I can't leave. These are my people."
Well, it's like, at what point do you decide? Do I want Netflix or do I like being hand-fed things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are his people. He has a life here, his home, his friends, his wives, plural.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm not.
But I'm a little grossed out.
Here is the thing. Kaylee.
That one startles me.
Kaylee. Are you done? Hey, are you done? Hey, are you done?
Yeah.
It's gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. In general, hey, you do you.
Oh yeah.
Like if you have a plural marriage, fucking rock on. As long as everyone is happy, consenting adults, you fucking do whatever you want to do. In this case, when one is a king and then there's like a bunch of, or like a queen with a bunch of other consorts, I was like, how much is this like?
I think it's just very Mayborn specific that it grosses me out. Yeah. He's just a little salacious and icky.
Yeah. So Sam heads back, leaving Jack and Mayborn alone, and they have one of those wordless goodbyes.
Yeah. Where in their head they're just like, I will remember you.
And SG1 heads through the gate, but now with one last salute from Mayborn.
Oh boy. Do you think he sticks with the name King Archon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he 100% does, I think.
Nice. Do you think he gives like Jack and them like fake names to go with his fake name?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
No, I don't.
I mean, that would be really cool.
It would be, but I don't think so.
This was fun. Mayborn
was fun.
Yeah.
The question is does it go on your top 5?
How fun was it? Let's see. What's on there?
Well, first we have 48.5 indeed.
Yeah, we got to get that half dealt with someday.
Well, we just need someone else to say indeed.
Do we not have a ranking? Oh, there it is.
No, it's right here. I will say I like this one. I don't know if it goes on my list.
I'm doing that thing where I don't remember what anything is anymore.
Okay. I can help fix that.
I've got New Order is the first one. Avatar is the one with the
video games.
Yeah. Affinity.
Affinity is like when he moves to his apartment.
And then Sacrifices
is with female warrior chick.
Oh yeah.
And Ryak's wedding.
And then Lockdown is the one where Jack writes the letters and he considers leaving.
No, that's the one with the Russian has like the creature is there.
Yeah, and he has to.
You're thinking of 0 Hours, the one where he writes
got
letter.
It.
Which I have on my list.
I feel like either Affinity. I've had 3 Teal'c-centric ones in here.
You do. I know for a fact you're a giant Teal'c fan.
I am a giant Teal'c. I think I'm gonna leave it be.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm leaving mine be as well. I have New Order, Affinity, 0 Hour, Sacrifices, and Avatar.
Let's do it.
And so next up, next week, Stargate Atlantis, Hot Zone.
Oh, cool. I don't know what that means, but I'm into it.
There's zones.
It gets real hot. They all
There's a sauna.
Skinny dipping.
That's totally aired on Sci-Fi Channel.
Yep.
Skinny dipping.
I mean, they can air it from, just from like the neck up. Like they don't show them getting in the water. They show them before.
There you go.
And then in the water.
Yeah, totally.
That's what happens.
Yep.
And then, feeling hot place in the background.
Feeling hot. There's tiki drinks.
Yeah, and there's
umbrellas.
like calypso drums.
They're like off the edge. I mean, they're in an ocean, so they can just go into
they're
the
like,
docks.
fuck it, let's finally do something.
One of those piers at the end totally has a fucking tiki bar on it. And if there's not a tiki bar there, and then there's a little where they put the corral thing in the ocean, so you can't swim a certain spot.
Yeah, and then
there's floaties.
And then they eat Atlantean seafood, and because it's Atlantis, like the crab legs are perfect. Like you don't even have to do work; everything comes out in one giant piece.
Yeah,
done. That's what next week's about. See you guys with crab legs.
Now I really want fucking crab legs.
I do too. Okay, we love you guys. You know where to find us on Twitter. We're at Terra Podcast.
Facebook, There's No Place Like Terra.
Email us at theresnoplaceliketerra@gmail.com.
Patreon.com/There's No Place Like Terra. Rate us, like us, view us, and all of the podcasting thingies, doodles.
I promise not to play with knives for too long.
It's like a half hour till you have another knife in your hand.
Okay, bye.
Accurate. All right. Bye.
Bye.